Christina from Christina's Crafts. Guess what time it is? It's Christmas time. So my DIY that I'm going to be doing today is this wreath. So somebody gifted me this wreath, I think it was a year or two ago, and she goes, I bet you could update this and make this look really nice. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. So I hope you stick around and see how I update it and make it look better. Well, hopefully make it look better. Stick around. Okay, so here we go. So the first thing is to get all of this stuff off of here. It looks like everything is on here with some twisty ties of some sort. I'm not even actually sure what this is. So we got, they're like pipe cleaners, but they're really skinny. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my wire cutters out here and I'm just going to start snipping and getting this off of here. I'm thinking that I was going to use this burlap, but I'm thinking that it needs to be rearranged. I don't know if there used to be more stuff on this wreath or not, but you can like see through everything. So I'm going to just take it all apart down to basically the wire here. Okay, so I think I underestimated this project a little bit. Whoever made this wreath, I mean, they like wrap these around here good. So I've been working on this for about 5 minutes, and this is like as far as I have gotten so far. These little pipe cleaners, they're so tiny, and they're like wrapped around there like a billion times. I mean, I think it might have been actually a little bit of overkill here to keep this on here. So yeah, I think this is gonna take me a little bit longer than I anticipated, because it is, I mean, they got these like, or whoever did it, he got this like wrapped around here really good. This is actually, look at that, it's actually getting a little frustrating trying to get this off of here. So, okay, I'll probably be back, I'm gonna guess, in about, maybe an hour or so. Okay, well this can only be explained as what I would call a nightmare. So I'm still working on this. I'm guessing, I didn't look at the time because I really didn't want to look at the time, but I'm guessing I'm already probably getting close to 20 minutes, maybe a half hour, not 100% sure. But I have glitter all over me. My lap is completely covered with glitter and fuzz. And I thought maybe I could keep the burlap on there, but it kind of seems to be intertwined with the ribbon, and all these little pieces are just like, it's all just wound around. So I am doing my best, and I'm getting closer to the end. I mean, I got over half of it done. Probably, I just got about a quarter left, but yeah, this is like kind of a nightmare. I'm not even gonna lie. So, and then, not to mention all the dust that it is like probably, I don't even know how many years of dust is in this wreath. So that is not helping my sinuses at all. So anyways, I'm getting there, and then hopefully we can start decorating this and sprucing it up. I got it, it's free. Okay, so there is all my dusty burlap, and then I've never worked with a wreath ring like this before. Normally the ones that I have dealt with are flat, so we'll see how that works. But I need to clean up all this glitter, and you can't see it, but my lap is completely covered too. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and then I'm gonna see, I don't know, I'm a more like kind of blue-ish person. I don't know if this is really gonna work on my wreath, but we'll see. I don't know that I want to put this stuff back on here, but I could always save it for a different project. So, I don't know. Let me put my little thinking hat on and I'll see what I can do. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to put on this wreath, but this is so like balled up. So I'm just taking this little iron that I got from Walmart, and I'm kind of ironing this a little bit flatter, so when I like bubble it up on the wreath, it looks better and not so crunchy. But I can't put it on there for too long because it has this little glitter or whatever in there. I can't think of what it's called, but I'm getting it at least a little bit flatter so it won't look quite as bad. But I just can't keep the iron on for very long, otherwise that stuff will melt in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and then maybe I can try to start putting this together. So I went through my stash of wreath supplies that I have, and I found this color. I think this is gonna look best with this. The only problem is I don't have a lot of decorations in this, like in this color. So I guess we're just gonna see what happens. So I am going to grab these two ends here and attach it to my wreath with zip ties. I think I'm gonna go down here to attach it. These might actually be a little too small. Well, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna push that off to the side, and then I'm going to put these two together like this, and then I'm just gonna kind of twist them, and this will get fluffed out after. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do here. We'll see how it works. So I'm just gonna kind of twist it and stick a zip tie on there. I've made plenty of wreaths, but I don't know that I've done one quite this way yet. So we'll see how this turns out. So basically that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm just gonna kind of puff these out. Like that. So I'm gonna just go all the way around. Not getting it like super tight like I want. These are kind of hard to pull. Yeah, I can already tell this is gonna be a pain in my butt. All right, yeah, I'm probably gonna I'm thinking I should put 2 on there, but I don't have enough. I don't know that I have enough to go all the way around. So I might have to do it a little bit looser. I don't know that there's going to be an exact science on how I do this. Okay, I'm probably gonna put at least 2 zip ties on each one. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of that done, and we'll see how it's looking. Okay, this wreath form is being a little bit difficult for me, but I don't know. I went and I put the end on one of these sidebars because it kept sliding on the other one. I should have known better. It's been a while since I made a wreath, but yeah, I'm just kind of doing little bobbles. I'm making them about the size of this, but I'm pretty sure they should be bigger than that. But I am going to try, hopefully I should have enough to put in a second row in there, which should fill it in more. So I'm just putting about 2 little bobbles in every spot, which yeah, I probably should be doing more, but I don't really have a lot of stuff. So I am just going to keep going with what I have. So I just kind of measure it out, and then I kind of turn it because I'm kind of doing opposites, so I want this on this side and that one on that side. So I'm kind of weaving them around. So yeah, and then I got these tiny little zip ties, which I should really have bigger zip ties. This is pretty sad. But I'm going around these 2 bars here, so that is being a little problematic for me too, because the zip ties aren't quite long enough. So I'm just barely getting them through there. Yeah, this project is getting a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So anyways, I'm just going to keep going around, and I really hope that this is going to work out and I don't have to try to redo it. So I guess we'll just see what happens. This is a pain in the butt. So I got all the way around, and now I'm going on these 2 rows right here and just kind of doing the same thing, kind of flipping it around. And I'm going on these two little prongs here. And as you can see, it is starting to fill out a little bit. I'm trying to hide the zip ties so you don't see them as much. But I should be able to fluff this up so that you don't see any of that. I don't know. I have a feeling this isn't going to be my best wreath I've ever done, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep going at this point. Okay, this wreath is literally like a nightmare. So I have the 2 rows done, and yeah, it's looking kind of like lopsided and not quite right. So I do have more of this left and more of this left. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one on the outside of this. So it just needs to look like way fuller than what it is. I just hope I have enough to go all the way around the outside. Oh, you know, I almost forgot how much I hate making wreaths. This is not relaxing to me whatsoever. It's just stressing me out. So I'm gonna get this here, cut that off a little bit, and then I'm gonna attach this back here and then try to go around the outside. I really hope I have enough because it really needs a little bit more. It's not quite full enough or finished off. But yeah, I was supposed to like do a bunch of recordings today. It's Saturday and I am not having much luck. I am still working on the first project and it's almost 5 o'clock. So things are not quite going my way today. Oh, I didn't even get that around where I was supposed to. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bubble it up on the outside and hopefully that is gonna fill it in. So I'm just gonna kind of bubble it up like that on the outside, just like I did the rest of the wreath. Okay, the nightmare is finally over. It doesn't look horrible. It's not quite as even as I would liked, but I mean, it doesn't look bad. Now it's basically just, how am I gonna decorate this? I am probably gonna try to spread these apart a little bit more. I don't know, maybe I'll just leave it the way it is, but now I need to find some decorations. I don't really have this color in my stash, so we'll see what I can find. So one thing that I figured out, I have these pine cones, these glittery pine cones. I know it's silver, doesn't really go with the gold on the wreath, but I have some of the, it's like a garland. And what I can do, because you don't like to put hot glue on a wreath, especially if it's gonna be in the sun. So I'm just cutting these little pieces off, and then I'm going to use this to cover up some of the zip ties, and I'm just going to randomly place them around, and I think that's going to look really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done and then see if there's anything else I can put on here. Okay, so I looked through everything that I have in my stash, and nothing really is going to look good in here. But I did find these little berry picks that I got from Dollar Tree, and those I could definitely stick in here. And they have wires on them, so I can kind of bend them to go in there. So I'm just going to kind of randomly place these around. I have quite a few. I'm probably going to do them in groups of 2. But then I was looking at this that was originally on the wreath. And I was thinking I could use these little gold pieces to stick in here because it kind of ties in with the gold and the burlap. So those, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to hot glue in there, but they're pretty light. So even with the weather changing and stuff, I think that it's going to be okay. So basically what I'm going to do is just put a bunch of hot glue on the ends here and then just stick it in there. So I have a couple left on here, not too many. So I was just basically cutting it off, and I'm just gonna kind of randomly stick them like in the gap spaces, because I still actually have quite a few gap spaces. So just gonna kind of shove them in there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those on there, and then the berries, and I think that's really about all I have unless I go to the store. Okay, that is all I am doing to this. I don't know. I think it turned out pretty good. It's not like the best wreath I've probably ever done, but I kind of like it. I was able to reuse the burlap and this little gold flowers that were in here. So yeah, I'm not going to do really anything else to this. I think it's just going to be just like this. Okay, well, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you didn't laugh at me too much, but I would really like to know how you think I did. So if you could leave a comment and let me know, that would be great. Constructive criticism is good, so if you really did not like it, then feel free to tell me. So anyways, I just want to say thanks for watching, and I really hope that you like this video and share it and subscribe to my channel, and take care. Have a great night. Thanks. Bye.